Like you read in the title of this video, today we're talking all about Kendall Breeze, where the living is easy and breezy. I'm Angie Blanco, a realtor here in Miami, Florida with One Path Realty, and let's not waste any more time and get right into this Kendall Breeze neighborhood tour. Kendall Breeze is a community in Kendall that consists of townhouses and single-family homes. The smaller models are 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms with a 1-car garage and just about 1,500 square feet of living space. And the larger models are from 3 to 5 bedrooms, 2.5 to 4.5 bathrooms, and with a 1 to 2-car garage, and from about 17 to about 2,900 square feet of living space. The amenities in this community are really nice and consist of 3 pools, a gym, a clubhouse, 2 kiddie parks, and doggy parks scattered all throughout. We have to make sure that our 4-legged babies also feel at home here. This community is also really beautifully landscaped with things like fountains and palm trees that give off a really relaxing and tropical aesthetic. And it's also great scenery for a morning run, or if you're working from home, I highly doubt that a view of a few palm trees would hurt your production. Homes in this Kendall Breeze community sell for between about $380,000 to just about $650,000, depending on the size and conditions and the type of home, whether it's a single-family home or a townhome. Also, since these properties are fee simple or lot and block type homes, which just means that you also own the land that the house sits on, you're able to do more to it, like add a pool to your backyard, just as long as it's in accordance with the county code and the HOA's code, of course. A lot of the larger single-family homes with bigger backyards have done this, and they've added a pool, which is really nice because instead of always having to use one of the community pools, you'd also have the luxury of using your own pool for times when maybe you just wanted to relax in silence with a book or a margarita, but then maybe it wouldn't be so silent. But in any case, you'd have the option of doing that, and the decision would be yours to make. In other communities, there could be more restrictions on these type of modifications, like adding a pool, but not here and not at the moment. A little bit about the construction of Kendall Breeze. These homes were built in the early 2000s, which is great because then you have newer plumbing, electricity, and the construction is not as old as a lot of other homes throughout Miami. But there is one pretty important concern that I do want to let you all know about construction from the early 2000s, and that is the defective drywall or Chinese drywall that was used for a lot of the construction from about 2001 until about 2008. And this is not to scare you, but more so just to make you aware if you weren't already. But the reason that this unfortunately happened was because in addition to needing more building supplies and materials for the construction boom of the early 2000s, Hurricane Katrina also happened in 2005, which caused so much damage, and so millions of pounds of drywall were imported into the US to rebuild and continue building new homes. And so now we just have to be aware of this defective drywall and use precaution to make sure that it's not in any of our homes or in the homes that we are interested in purchasing. And I also think that it's really important to mention now that just because a house was built during those years doesn't necessarily mean that they have Chinese drywall. It could be just fine, but it's definitely worth getting inspected and checked out so that we're not inhaling anything toxic. But anyway, let's get back to the beautiful Kendall Breeze. The community's borders are from 122nd to 127th Avenue, east and west, and from 120th to 128th Street, north and south. Not very big at all. It's a pretty tight and exclusive little neighborhood, but with everything you could possibly need just right outside of the community. I'd call it entertainment galore.
It's party time!
There's the brand new shops at Hidden Lake with boutiques, coffee shops, salons, and a rinconcito latino because it wouldn't be complete without it. There is Freshco Fish Market and Grill, arguably the best fish market in our neck of the woods. South Kendall Square, where you have Banks, a Bonefish Grill, a Starbucks. There's also Tacos and Tattoos, a delicious spot for tacos, and apparently really nice cars. The London Square Mall, where you have Costco, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, basically heaven. And also the Devonair Park, because there's nothing like having a good old park nearby. The public homeschools designated to the area are Devonair K-8 Center, Richmond Heights Middle, which is a magnet school, and also Killian High, also a magnet school and also has career academies. There are also private schools close by like Killian Oaks Academy, Kendall Christian, and also Riviera. Homes in Kendall Breeze also sell pretty quickly with the combination of the current competitive market and the fact that it's just a really pleasant little neighborhood. They go pretty fast. At the time of recording this video, there currently is only one available home for sale in Kendall Breeze, and it is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom townhouse with a 1-car garage and just under 2,000 square feet of living space for an asking price of $470,000. Within the last 6 months or so, the rest of the 20 other homes that were available for sale have either already sold or are currently under contract. That's today's market for you. Also, for the investors that are looking to buy and hold, buy property to rent it out, this community could potentially be a really good option for you as well. Again, depending on the size and conditions of the property, these homes are renting anywhere from about $2,800 to about $3,200 a month. So after your mortgage payment and setting aside a little bit for reserves, you could potentially be pocketing a nice little chunk of change every single month, in addition to your property appreciating and keeping up with the insane inflation of today's time.
Ooh, tell me about it.
Another perk of investing in this community is that you don't have to wait a whole year before renting it out, like in some other communities. You can just close and rent it out right away. Now, I know that this video was really specific to the Kendall Breeze community. Actually, it was only about the Kendall Breeze community. But if you're looking for more general information about the Kendall area, then go ahead and watch this other video right here where I talk about the area in a much broader way. Happy watching, and I will see you on the next one.